Alright, today we're taking a look at the Risk of Rain beta version 0.30.1.3. I had already looked at the demo of Risk of Rain, but this is a new beta that's been out, so I want to show you some of the new features that are in it. Let's go ahead and start a single player game. Now in the previous video I was just the demo, and I was the Commando class, which is a good class. He's got a lot of ranged attacks, he's got guns and such. There's also the Miner class available. In this beta, we have access to the Handy Robot and another class that's locked. But let's take a look at this Handy Robot, and we're going to be playing that as that today. So we've got this Hurt attack, which is just a punch. We got this Drone, which is a little bit interesting. To do this, we have to first kill an enemy, and then we get a drone for it. And then we can deploy that drone to do damage to an enemy, and it will also heal us. So it's a lot of stuff going on there, but it's a pretty good attack. And then we have this overclock ability, which is going to increase our attack speed by 30%. And we have this forced reassembly, which is just a nice way of saying we're going to smash the enemy with a hammer. So let's go ahead and get started here. And so you can see we are this big robot, and we can climb on up here. There's a chest available here for $25, but we do not yet have enough money. But as this enemy randomly spawns, we should be able to kill him and get some cash for him. So you can see, as we use our ability, like our giant hammer there, we have a cooldown rate down at the bottom. I'll show you again. Use the hammer, it's got 5-second cooldown on it, and that will come back to us. Now that we have killed that enemy, we have one drone orbiting us, so that's pretty good. That drone will be able to be used for our drone attack, where we damage an enemy and heal ourselves. I believe that we can have up to 10 drones orbiting us in this way. And right here is the teleporter. The teleporter is what our goal for the level is. That's to move on to the next level. I'm not going to activate it just yet because we've literally fought one enemy, and I don't think that we're strong enough or have found enough equipment along the way to help us out. Let's go ahead and use our overclock ability to make our attacks a little bit faster. That worked out pretty well. And I'm going to go back and get that chest that we saw earlier for $25. So I would like to explore around a bit and show you guys some new things that's in the beta that isn't in the demo. And we're going to do that by finding chests, because those will have the new items in them. There's a number of new items. I'm not exactly sure how many they added, but they did add quite a few. Like this thing is not in the demo. Shield generator. Become invulnerable for 8 seconds. Well, now that sounds incredibly useful, doesn't it? That's an active ability, and we'll be using that. Well, let's go ahead and use it right now, just to see how it works. So let's let this guy attack us. Invincible, invincible, invincible. Okay, that's really cool. It looks like it had a 45-second cooldown on it, so that's a pretty reasonable amount of time. I think that weapon could be really good during boss fights and things like that. We have a tremendous number of drones surrounding us right now, so let's go ahead and demonstrate that attack. If you look at my health down there, I'm at about 120 health, and it's constantly regenerating. Let's fire some of these drones in, and you can see they'll do damage to the enemy, and they'll heal us as well. So that's pretty convenient. Let's go ahead and hit these guys, smash them up, and take all their money. Fire a few more drones over there. And go in search of more treasure. Now, I did mention that we see where our teleporter is. It's just right here. But let's remember that, because I want to grab a few more items first. Now, the way this the difficulty works in this game is, you see in the top right corner there's this timer that's constantly moving upwards. And every 5 minutes the game gets more difficult. What do we have here? Rusty jetpack, increased jump height and reduced gravity. Oh, that looks pretty handy. Oh, and some more stuff we can purchase here, but we need a little bit more money first, so we'll get some enemies to spawn and steal their money. So the difficulty right now is on very easy, because it's just starting out, but as long as we do well, that's going to become much more difficult in the future. I think we got enough that we can grab one of these. That jetpack is pretty cool. It's a noticeable increase in our height jump. So let's see here. These are all new items in the beta. Let's go ahead and grab this one here. This is a sprouting egg. Rapidly heal outside of combat. That would be good. So we can basically fight very difficult battles, and as long as we win them, we should be able to hang out and heal up. I'm trying to get enough money that we can open up that crate down there, so maybe we can get another item that's new. And then I believe we'll be strong enough that we can open up the teleporter and fight the boss. Especially because we get this invulnerable shield power. So, we'll just walk around waiting for stuff to spawn. This would be a good time for me to mention that the game actually does now include a co-op multiplayer, which is very cool. You can have up to 4 people playing on a co-op system. I would show you, except I don't have 3 people sitting beside me at this very moment. I played earlier with somebody on 2 Xbox controllers. That's what I'm using now, is a single Xbox controller. And it was a lot of fun. It basically has the screen be one giant screen, and if one player walks off of the screen, they just have like a little icon indicating where they are. So you're able to move off of the screen from each other, but you might not be able to see each other any longer. Ceremonial dagger is killing an enemy fires spirit bolts. Okay, I don't know what those are, but let's kill this guy and see the spirit bolts that are gonna come out from him. Alright, a few drones. You know what, I should use my overclock ability so I can punch him a bit faster. Okay, we get a log for killing that guy. It's the first time I've killed him in this beta. But I didn't see any spirit bolts. Kinda disappointed. Let's kill both these guys with our overclock and see if we can get some spirit bolts going out. Oh, there you go. Spirit bolts. And I think that those went over there and hit that enemy that was down there. But in any event, let's go ahead and move on to our teleporter. I'm really liking this jetpack. I keep forgetting that I have it. So let's activate this. Oh, there's a giant enemy right there. So let's smash him with our hammer. We better overclock ourselves for this. And let's go ahead and pop our invincibility. Being invincible is quite handy. Oh, we're not invincible anymore. Let's run away. Overclock ourselves, attack these guys here. Fire in some drones to get some more health. I like to store up a drone army, and then when my health gets very low, rapidly deploy them to heal myself very quickly. It's kind of like having a bank of health ready to deploy at any time. So let's overclock ourselves, punch these guys. Oh, you see those spirit bolts went out and hit the boss. That's pretty cool. So if we damage more of these little guys and kill them, we'll get some spirit bolts moving out and attack maybe the boss. Well, we're super low on health right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot in a bunch of drones. And you see we recovered most of our health right there. So that's a pretty good ability to have. Let's fire another drone over there. Smash these guys. Alright, well I unlocked something. That's pretty cool. I got a ton of cash right there, and our invulnerability is recharged, so let's go ahead and use that. Let's go fight this boss here. Start punching him. Use our hammer whenever that's ready. And kill these guys. Fire in a few drones. Okay, so if you weren't aware of everything that was going on right there, the teleporter has a 90-second window for its activation. Once it's activated, enemies are going to spawn like crazy for 90 seconds, but then after that, they're going to stop spawning, and then you're just going to have that remaining enemies in the middle there. Alright, we took out the boss. And once you're just down to the remaining enemies, it's pretty easy to finish it off the level. So let's pick up this boxing glove, chance to knock back enemies. I believe that's new in the beta. And we're going to get some more spirit bolts going down there. That's a really handy thing. I like that a lot. I like that we have this arrow as well on our person, pointing to where the enemies are. So we got 8 remaining enemies. Not a big deal, I don't think. Took those guys out. Let's move down here, follow the arrow. Oh, the arrow's pointing back up that way now. Let's climb up this rope. Only 2 enemies left. Got a bunch of drones. I wonder if our drones... I don't know what the range on them is, but it seems to be pretty far. Okay, so that's taken out every enemy. Let's use our jetpack and fly on back over to the transporter. And transporter or teleporter? I think it's a teleporter, to be fair. And let's go ahead and teleport to level number 2. Now you see the difficulty has ramped up a little bit. It used to be very easy, now it's just easy. And it doesn't reset once you get to level 2 or level 3 or any level. As far as I know, the difficulty never gets easier. So you need to move as fast as you can through these levels. You might say, well, I'm just going to stick around on one level forever and get all the money from all the enemies and get all the loot that's in the chests. You can't really do that because you're just going to set yourself up for a much more difficult playthrough later on. Using that jetpack, by the way, right there, let me get over that jump that's always been a bit annoying to me. So let's overclock ourselves and then hit these guys here. Firing a couple drones to get our health up a little. And move away from that guy. We got these little jumping pads. I didn't see any teleporter or any items over there. So let's keep moving down this way. This is the teleporter we saw when that brought us here in the first place. Let's climb up this rope. Yeah, this class is much different to play than the Commando class because this is all up close and personal attacks. With aside from the drones, those do give you a ranged advantage, but you do have a limited number of those depending on the enemies that you've killed and how many you have stored up. So it does change the dynamic a little bit, and I like that in the game you can play either way. I don't know how many classes they're going to have total, but I do think that there's going to be more classes introduced, and so it should be interesting to see if they have more classes with different kinds of ranged attacks, or if they have other classes with other up-close and personal attacks, or if they're going to have combinations of those. And I imagine that they're going to have quite a variety. That boxing glove is working out really well for us. If you notice, that boxing glove dramatically knocked back those enemies. It only does it occasionally, but it's pretty cool when it does. So this is a slot machine down here for $71. Let's go ahead and play that. And we just got another jetpack. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they stack up. A lot of the items do seem to stack in their potency. So yeah, it looks like we're definitely jumping higher than we were even with the single jetpack. Let's open up this chest and see what we have in here. Alright, Lens Maker glasses. This is an item that I like. It allows us to occasionally do double damage, which is good. So let's see. There's that boxing glove knocked that guy very far away from us. He's a teleporting enemy, so he's just going to come right back. But let's go and smash him with our hammer. These couple of guys up here are pretty strong, pretty powerful. I'm just going to try to avoid them. I don't feel like spending the time to kill them. Because not only am I making a video, but also you got to keep in mind that the game's getting harder every time you're waiting around. If you see the top right corner, we're already up to medium difficulty level. Now the boss is going to come in. It looks like it's the magma worm this time. So let's smash him with our hammer. And get ready for enemies to be constantly spawning for the next 90 seconds. Oh, he's going to come up right here. There's a little arrow indicating where the magma worm will appear. In case you didn't see that. You see it's right there? Right where the worm came through? I'm going to have to go down here and take some cover. I do have our invulnerability power-up. I'm not sure when I want to use it, though. The worm itself doesn't seem to do a ton of damage. It's pretty easy to avoid. But all those enemies that are spawning are going to be a problem. Here's a pretty good place for us to take some cover. Let's smash the worm with our hammer. Does a ton of damage. I think we hit multiple segments of it when it goes through. And I'm just trying to wait here to run out the clock, basically. And once I've done that, then I can go in and start taking out the enemies. Oop, almost didn't see him there. Then I can go back and start taking out the enemies once there's a finite number of them. Right now they're just going to keep spawning, so there's no real point in destroying them. Not much longer now, another 15 seconds or so. Smash this guy. He's almost dead. I think one more pass through with our hammer will take him out for sure. Oh, missed him there. That was my bad. And there he goes again. Okay, 90 seconds is up. Oh, I can't believe I missed it there. That's no good. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, we took a ton of damage right there, and I accidentally hit our invulnerability button, but I'm actually really glad that I did. I don't know if I would have survived otherwise, so we need to come up with a better strategy to deal with the remaining 41 enemies. Okay, beating Embryo. Use items have a chance to have double effect. Well, that's pretty cool. So there's 40 enemies remaining. They did a ton of damage to us when we came down here the first time, so let's be a little bit more careful. Let's use our overclock ability, start punishing these guys as they come through, fire off a couple drones to recharge our health a bit, and then let's start taking them out with our hammer. Oh, okay, our health is getting kind of low. I fired a few drones. Let's go smash these two guys over here while our health regenerates. Your health is going to regenerate automatically. And there are trinkets and items you can pick up that will improve your health regeneration. Those are pretty good ones to have in the long run. Let's smash these guys here. And remember, every time we kill an enemy, we get those purple trails that come out and we'll smash into another enemy. So that's going to be good for us in the long run. As we kill them, they should be killing each other. Okay. You see those purple things go up there. And our invulnerability charge is back. So let's use that. And be invincible while we come up here, smash all these guys with our hammer. Let's go and use our overclock ability so we can attack twice as fast. Not twice as fast, 30% faster. Gather up all that money. That was so many enemies right there. But we just plowed right through them. And you can see we're rich beyond belief right now. Kind of a shame that I didn't see any chests and I don't want to go walk around looking for them. Because it's going to take up too much time. And it's just going to make the game more difficult if we don't find anything of use. We can go ahead and use up all of our drones here at the end, because, you know, that you can't carry the drones to the next level with you. So we are in 15 minutes. We are now on the hard difficulty level. This is the Ancient Valley. I believe this is new in the beta, or at least I never got this far in the demo. The levels that appear, I thought were random. Oh, who are these guys? I don't like them. But yeah, the levels are random in each level. The starting location is randomized, the number of chests are randomized, the items inside the chests are randomized, the teleporter location is randomized, and so it's a lot of replayability to this game because there's so many different things that can happen in each playthrough. These guys are very powerful. I'm not liking them at all. As you can see, our health is pretty low. I'm tempted to use our invulnerability generator. We don't have quite enough money to open up that chest, which is a shame because I definitely need some items. These guys are similar to the guys on the first level, but they got a new paint job, so I guess it's a new enemy. So overclock ourselves and start going toe-to-toe with this guy. We stunned him a bit there, but man, this guy's got a lot of health. We did a double damage right there, probably thanks to our lens maker glasses. And is that enough? Not quite enough to open up that chest. Maybe we kill this guy. Let's fire a couple drones in at him there to recharge our health a little. Hit him with our hammer. Probably overclock ourselves. Start punching him. We got him stunned. And we did extra damage right there. The hammer is nice because when you hit them, they bounce into the air. And because all of our attacks are very close range attacks. Let's pick up this monster tooth right here. Heal after kills. Well, that's good. That's definitely something we need. Because I've been doing a lot of killing and I need a lot of healing. So let's fire in a drone just to get ourselves healed up a little bit more. And climb up here. Oh man, I don't know where to go. Well, that's a dead end over there. I didn't see any teleporter or anything that way, so let's run out this side. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need... Man, I really like this jetpack. But we're definitely gonna need something to get away from these guys. Because they all are much more powerful than us. Let's use our overclock ability to run away a little bit faster, maybe. Smash these guys. And start running again. That guy actually has 2 health bars. He's got so much health, it doesn't fit on a single health bar, so it's gotta be yellow over the top of it. So let's actually make a stand here and fight these guys. I just popped their invulnerability. There's another new enemy there, the I don't know, is that like some sort of bison or something? Looks like some sort of farm animal. Oh no, they killed us. So that's the end of our run. It's pretty good. I unlocked a couple items because this is one of the first times I played this beta. But yeah, it's really cool. I recommend you check this game out. I'll put a link to the website in the description. Thanks for watching.